Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? And welcome to another episode of Mechwarrior Online. Guys, I wanted to play something risky today. I wanted to play something that can bring a good alpha strike out, but is also quite a hot build. So if you like the Cooking with Bara episodes, this is one of them. Now we're gonna take the Marauder IIC here, because I wanted to see how many heavy lasers I could stack. And this one here is running 7. Yes, you heard right, 7 of them. We are running 2 heavy large lasers on the left side torso, and we have 5 heavy medium lasers spread out all over the Mech, and that brings us to an alpha strike of 82 damage. That thing drills through enemies' armor, it just melts them away. It's a laser cutter build, and I really do like it. However, it's super risky, so don't try that at home. It's like a real challenge build, I gotta say that. Now, what is the idea of the build? The idea is that you bring just one alpha strike out, and ideally your enemies are not aware, they're not twisting away, so that you can kind of condense the damage to a single point on their components. If they are splashing the damage, you have a bit of a problem, because the heavy laser nature is giving you a very long laser duration. So you will spread a lot of damage if you're shooting moving targets, but if you have a steady target or something with big hitboxes, aka assault mechs, you can really core them in basically one shot, or maybe even 2. So yeah, that's the idea of the build. Also, you might notice that I'm running more heavy medium lasers than our heat threshold, our ghost heat threshold, dictates here. However, with all the heat sinks that we have, we can just eat the heat, and we can get that one alpha strike out even with ghost heat attached to it, even with a heat penalty because of, balance reasons. This is, by the way, why ghost heat exists. I don't think it's a good way to do it, but it is just that, because otherwise you could just boat a lot of heavy medium lasers and just go for it. So this is kind of to try to counteract that, and it still works. But very important disclaimer here, this build only works if you have all the heat skills unlocked. Otherwise, you would just overheat in an instant. So therefore, we are kind of riding the heat scale at 95%, depending on the map, with an alpha strike, and then we need to cool down completely. But we also have a pretty long cooldown time on the heavy lasers, which means that as soon as the lasers are ready to fire again, we are on a decent heat threshold. That means we're gonna wait 1 or 2 seconds more, and then we can go in, and chain fire is always an option. Although I wouldn't recommend it, because this build is all about coming around the corner, surprising enemies, and then saying laser vomit, something like that. We're also running a pretty big engine here, which gives us enough speed to get into close range combat, because the heavy mediums only have a range of 270 meters plus skills, and that gives us about 310. And that means in order to deal optimal damage, our full 82 damage, we need to be really close. So it's a very risky build in terms of positioning, and it's a very risky build in terms of heat management. So I would consider that a meme, but anyway, it's a lot of fun to play. We also have a targeting computer, and we also have some skills, so let me quickly talk about them so we can finally get into the games here, right? So, the firepower tree, as I was saying, is completely defined by getting as many heat gen points as possible. We need all of them, and therefore, I was going down the right side to get down here, going through the middle, get those 2, get those here, those, that, all of them. So, very important, all of them. And then, of course, laser duration, because it really helps with the long duration of the heavy lasers, so you can kind of focus your damage a little bit better. We even have enough points for a bit of survivability, so we're gonna take the left side of the survivability tree to get some armor hardening nodes. They are the ones that give you the first layer of defense. It's really good. We are not taking any mobility, no jump jets, but full heat containment and full cool run, so that is important. We have 60% rate at deprivation as well as 2 cool shots. That's a no-brainer, and I'm also taking an artillery strike today to do some offensive and defensive maneuvers. So that is it, guys. That is the build. I wish you all a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming right now, and if you have that, then don't forget to leave a rating. Subscribe to the channel if you want more like that, and now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alrighty, first game of the day. We are playing Rubbelite Oasis. We are playing Conquest, alrighty. And I was a little bit AFK here, because just right when the game started, the postman arrived and got me a new printer. My old one was just damaged and wouldn't work anymore. So anyway, a little bit of a side note there. Where do we go? I'd say 900 meters? Yeah, this guy is kind of closing in. Let's go to Delta 6 high ground. Let's try to get things done there. And I really do like that we are so fast. By the way, there's another guy on the left side. There was here. We're gonna go and face them directly, because this is what we are made for. This is why the build works, or how the build works. We gotta get close. We gotta bring that alpha strike in, and while we are doing so, while we are getting close, we can poke him with the large lasers. So let's move over here. Wait for this guy. Actually, it's not optimal, but we dealt some damage. There's a bit of a cooldown period now, and I will eat those missiles. Guys, Delta 5 high ground. I'm gonna contest that. Let's go.
Delta in the open.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I hope that we have enough friends around, and I hope that... Oh. Side torso? Ah, not quite. I shook it a bit. I should have taken a bit more time to aim, honestly. And they're still here. They are still here. Can I hit that? I could. So that is damage on the Nova Cat. I should also drop artillery, which I cannot take anymore. But yeah, pushing Delta 5 high ground. Let's get them, boys. Let's do it. So, here is an awesome. And again, he was moving a little bit. It's a heavy PPC awesome, so we gotta keep a low profile so he cannot get his PPCs on point, and then we're gonna go for Mr. Nova Cat. And that is so much damage, I love it. Missile boat here? Sure, let's go. As soon as the lasers are ready, I wanted to say we're gonna shoot, but that might have been a mistake. Anyway, that guy cannot hurt us anymore. Oh, unless he has a friend. Which he has, but we're just gonna drill through his center. This build is fun, guys. This build is so much fun. Alright, here's the awesome. I'm gonna go for the awesome. Ah, don't jump in front of me! That's dangerous! And awesome down. Awesome down! Let's keep going. 6 and 2. This is working. Man, my enemies are moving too much. I need them to not shake at all. So, light mech here. Let's go for the high ground there. Black Lantern. Oh, that's damage, man. That is so much. That side torso is not down, but it's about to pop, and that's good. What about that dude? Is he really relevant? Couldn't get the kill, but that's okay. And we're gonna go for the Black Lantern now. Man, my team is rolling here. That's beautiful. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Stop now. Stop now. I couldn't really trace him because of my twist angle. Let's go over here. Let's go for that guy. Cool shot is out, and we're gonna go for full alpha. Twisted it out. That's the problem. The long laser duration. If you have... come on. There we go. If you have targets that are moving, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. So, I want to get that light mech that was on here. Hello, bloody ass. Alright, so that's a problem. Gonna drop Adi. Alright, gonna take a bit. We have 2 blood asps on the high ground, guys. Delta 5. Can we get some more mechs here? That would be great. And we're gonna go in again. That side torso is gone. Mine is gone. What? I mean, I'm stuck. I cannot move right now. I'm super stuck on this thing here. Ah, no. No. Man, I wanted those 2 guys, but they had more DPS. That's the problem. Whenever you have somebody with ballistics, they will just out DPS you. There's no way around it. Also, quite cheeky camo pattern they had there. With the dark camo and the cockpit being obscured by some decal. Those guys mean it. Alright. Come on, let's get around here. Burn that side torso down. Should have honestly gone for... probably for the center torso there. But you know what? Those are down, and we're gonna go for this guy now. So, side torso of the Black Lantern off, and he is exploding because of it. Alright. Last enemy. And we're gonna go for the Osiris here. Let's do it. Cannot really hit him. Stay here, buddy! Stay here! I need that angle! Come on! There we go. Alright, so... dealt a bit more damage. Now it's time to actually get Kappa because this light guy is just gonna run away from us. We are not fast enough to contest him anymore. We are down to 26% though. And we're still alive. Still have 4 heavy medium lasers, so we don't need to, you know, we don't need to worry about them. And I just realized one thing. I did an alpha strike. Not fully. I think I only shot 4 mediums and 2 heavies. I have that alpha strike group, but I really need to internalize to use that. But anyway, guys, we won. It was a beautiful game. We dealt 500-ish, 700-ish, 50 damage-ish, 600 taken, not bad. We got 2 KMDDs. We got a killing blow with 10 assists and 3 components destroyed. And that, my friends, was the first round. So let's go over to the next one and see how this will go down. Alrighty, second game of the day. We are playing the Canyon Network, we are playing Skirmish, and we will probably go to... I wanted to say towards our other assault mechs, but there are some on the left and there are some on the right, so where do we go? I think it's good to go to the right side here, because we have ECM on the Marauder, and that's always helpful, and yeah, we will probably end up in a NASCAR situation anyway. Also, I want to take this ramp here. I want to do that, because we also have some people on the left, so yeah, we're gonna end up there, hopefully, at some point. Let's go. So, we have a Nova in 700 meters. We have... what else? Let's see. There is nothing on the... I mean, there's something on the radar. We can hit the Piranha. There's one Piranha trying to backstab Echo 5. So, let's be aware of that guy. If he succeeds, that's gonna be really bad, because he might even take out like one of our friends or so. Alright, so high ground pushing, high ground shooting, high ground peeking. Is that what we do? Yeah, that's what we do. So let's go for the first target that we can see. And I know that was just a little bit of a snapshot, but we had full heat, we had full alpha strike this time. And this is just, you know, scratching the top of the heat scale there. And I want to be engaged as often as possible. Therefore, we're going to try to find another target. Let's go down here. I'm going to wait for this guy. And we're going to mess him up. Oh, that center torso doesn't look great anymore, buddy. So again, pulling back, waiting for the cooldown, waiting for the cooling. And then we're going to peek up again as soon as we are ready. All right, here we go. And that's it. Oh, this dog, I didn't see it coming. Again, very damaged center torso now. That's really what we needed. What we don't need is a NASCAR right now. Guys, we could have held that. Why are we NASCARing? Alright, cool shot. I was too eager here. A little bit too eager. Also, we will probably fight again. This whole NASCAR situation is really bad for us. But I guess. Try to lag him. I don't know if I succeeded here, but that's some good damage that we dealt. So again, we're on the NASCAR. We have to cool down a little bit more. Again, 0 heat is what we need. Keep that in mind. Oh, there we go. Alright, he's messed up. Is he? A little bit. Yeah, I mean, he took some damage. Okay, not an alpha strike. Overheated anyway. Alright, so I try to not generate ghost heat here. But this whole peeking situation really exposes me a lot, and that means that I am pretty messed up myself already. But anyway, it is really beneficial for the team here. We can do it, if you let me. Alright, that is the side torso gun. We're gonna try to pull back. I'm stuck on a teammate though. And now we're gonna wait for those guys on the left side, I think. Too much. And we are now getting... Yeah, we're now getting destroyed. Okay. So, should have walked with the NASCAR, I believe. Leave me alone, buddies. No. Actually, we're alive. We are alive. Alive, I tell you. Alright. So, let me try to get back to cover. Man, the NASCAR is real here. We cannot outrun them, right? Can we? This is so weird. I'm also getting stuck on a friend again. There's a guy. Come on, let's get him. And the grasshopper. Oh, I cannot alpha strike really anymore, can I? Let's go with that here. Ooh, this guy is fresh-ish. However, got him. All right, now I'm gonna turn around. We are 7 and 5. Yeah, at this point, actually, I don't need to turn around anymore because the only enemies that we have are in front of us. So let's go for this dude. Okay. All right, he's running some streaks. This is actually quite scary, but never mind. He's overheating to death. 9 and something. 9 and 7. Hello, little ones. Oh, no. Oh, that's the worst. When you go for the alpha strike, getting maximum heat out, and then your side torso is getting destroyed. Then you have nothing to do anymore. That is just the worst. All of the heat management just tanks. And your heat threshold also just gets low. Like, we were here was our heat threshold, and then our heat threshold went there, and that was the overheat threshold that we had, and that would have dealt so much damage. Therefore, I was shutting down, so it would dissipate faster, I wouldn't deal so much damage, and couldn't get below anymore. And you could see the enemies were right in front of us. So yeah, that's the worst scenario that could happen. But anyway, we dealt good damage here at 700. We got 4 kill most damage dealt with a killing blow and 11 assist, 594 taken with 3 components destroyed. And overall, that was a pretty decent game. Was super stressed out about the NASCAR here, but guys, sometimes it's just, you know, gotta go with the flow, whatever. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.